Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Everybody, welcome into the Auburn Blitz here at lunch. Brett and Faith here at Lake Mart Pizza Company on Highway 63. We are glad that you have joined us wherever it is that you're tuning us in, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, or on Charter 701 statewide. And again, we are always excited. Love the Halloween themed stuff back here behind us. It is a perfect fall afternoon here in Alabama.
It is. It's beautiful out today, and they've got a lot of decorations that I haven't seen very many decorations this year, so this tops anything I've seen.
There's
so
ghosts
far.
everywhere down here. So
the witch's hat.
Yes.
Hanging up over there.
Done a great job. I wouldn't expect anything less from Brett and Stacy. They do such a great job. Always love coming down here. Again, we've already paid for a few people's lunch, and there's a few spots left. Like we said, come up and say Auburn Blitz to us. We'll cover your lunch for you here while we're on the air. And I know some people are coming, so you better beat them here if you want something good to eat. And this is a perfect place. Hey, look, I'm giving you permission to knock off work early, okay? So I'm telling you, you can come down here, and because you can go to the bar. Don't want you to go to the bar and then go back to work. But you can come to the bar and go ahead and get your weekend started. Jerome, good to hear from you. Get your comments in, get your predictions in. We already had a few that came in from this morning on the podcast. The tiebreaker is total sacks by both teams.
Yep.
Total sacks by both teams. So, Faith, I guess we'll start. I was on Gary Harris's show about an hour ago in Tuscaloosa, and he was asking – he was like, man, this just – is it snake bit? Is it poor coaching? Is it execution? Is it a combination? Starting to think it's a little bit all of it.
Yeah, definitely starting. Actually, not even starting. It is a combination of all of it, and it's exhausting.
Yep.
All over the globe between all of those things that you just said. It's exhausting.
You sit there and you look at all the analysts from all around the country, and they're like, man, they're baffled at how Auburn finds a way to not finish a game or not win a game. And it really, it is baffling. And that's what Coach Freeze said to us in the post-game presser this past Saturday. He said this team finds ways to not win football games. I guess you could have said find ways to lose football games.
Well, but the thing is, though, is I would word it as find a way not to win the football game because –
and that's what he did. That's exactly what he said. Find ways not to win.
You start out having a beautiful first half, or you start out, strong, starting up early. That's something that we said against Georgia is what they're going to have to do is start quick.
How good did that opening drive look?
Beautiful, amazing. I mean, it looked like Auburn football was back. And then you get to the second half, and it literally looks like they went in there and said, all right, we're comfortable. We don't need to go out there and win. And that's exactly what Perry Thompson said when I talked to him on Tuesday. He said, we got comfortable, and we didn't go out there and execute the way that we were supposed to. And so, and even on the defensive side, I talked to some of those guys too, and they said everyone started doing too much, and you can't even blame the defense. They were out there for 21 minutes in the second half. Well,
and I thought, to go back, I know we're going to talk about Missouri most of the time, but to go back, one comment that Freeze said that I thought was a little bit, a shot at the execution. He said, look, our missed assignments, he said they think they had 11 missed assignments on that last drive on defense. Mm-hmm. Look, there's no excuse for having missed assignments, but my God, dude, the defense kept you in the game the whole time. I mean, and they couldn't get off the field because they were worn out because you had the ball for dadgum 8 minutes in the second half. So not being able to get off the field, not being able to sustain drives offensively culminates into that problem. And so I thought that was a little bit of a shot at the side of the football that's kept you in every game for 2 years. Let's be honest about that. So Thought that one was a little bit off the cuff. Again, not making excuses, shouldn't be missing 11 assignments on the last drive, but that was the snowball effect of where we had gotten to. And again, there was a play right out of the gate to start that drive for Georgia that Keldrick Faulk pretty much got his helmet ripped off, and they didn't call it. And again, I know that you go, well, there you go, are pointing out calls and stuff like that, but that's part of the game. I mean, it should have been a 15-yard personal foul, hands to the face penalty on a third down already, would have been third and probably 24 at that point. And now you got a whole different situation. They're backed up inside the 10-yard line. Instead, they complete a 3rd and 9 pass for a first down. And then there goes the drive. So Auburn's not catching any breaks. Like, they're not helping themselves with poor execution, but they aren't catching any breaks, not getting any calls. Like, nothing went for them. I mean, they reviewed a pass completion that ended up being a ejection for a targeting call. They didn't get the benefit of the doubt on the fumble on the goal line, and then they clearly missed. I told you sitting there, I said, the referee was staring at – the head official was staring at the lineman. I mean, Keldrick Faulk had come around, and he had him up under the face. I mean, it's a penalty. So it's not complaining. It's just you missed another call. So it's just been a cycle of things that just don't go their way. But, you know, sometimes when you're in a rut, you got to make your own breaks. Yeah. Auburn's got to figure out a way to make their own breaks.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And Gabe asked if we see a different quarterback on Saturday. Well, Freeze addressed that on Monday about who's going to be starting, and he said Jackson was still going to be starting on Saturday.
Right.
Does that mean that
how fast does he get out of the game is my question. Is he a 1 or 2 possession? You see him 1 or 2 possessions and he's out?
This might be he starts throwing the ball in this game, throws an interception, and after that it's done.
Because he's been so protective of the ball. And, you know, and that's probably what he's going to come back and say. So, see, I threw an interception, you benched me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. But how long can you be patient? You know, I think you're at 0-3 now. I mean, you got to be aggressive. I mean, now it's time to turn up the heat. You got to be aggressive. If you got anything in your offensive arsenal to be aggressive with, you got to do it now. And so, yeah, I don't know, Gabe. That's a good question. Jerome said Auburn will have 3 sacks, Missouri will have 4. So 7. Thanks for the math. You just typed out an equation, Jerome. So appreciate the math lesson there. Steve said I didn't like the mood and lack of inspiration on Saturday post game. Well, trust me, you and I sitting in there felt like you were in a funeral. Like, I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, it was like everybody was just in mourning and nobody wanted, and everybody was talking low.
It's the same thing every single time too, though.
This one was worse, though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Texas A&M was pretty bad. I don't think he lifted his head up more than
that was odd.
A few seconds. Yeah, but this one though, because
there were only a few of us in there.
Right,
in that one,
but because there were so many people in the one on Saturday, that one definitely made it seem.
And let me clear something up real quick. I'm going to shift over to basketball real quick. I had some people go, why didn't y'all cover the basketball game on what was that, Wednesday night? I don't even know what day it was.
Wednesday.
Well, because they played in a high school gym. And so we didn't get a chance to go cover it because we didn't get approved for a press credential because they played in an arena the size of the patio here at Lake Martin Pizza. So we were going to go and cover it. We applied. A lot of people applied, and there just was no space. You know, when I saw the shot of it inside of Boutwell Auditorium, it made sense.
Yeah.
I totally understand. They can't give everybody but we didn't get any. So, by the way,
and the tickets to go were also, we had someone text
for an
us
exhibition
$600
for an exhibition game.
And even the next round guys were saying, I've never seen a sold out stadium or arena filled exhibition game.
Yeah. But
I was like, oh my gosh.
A few hundred filled it up. So would have been nice to have it in Legacy Arena
where it would be
packed.
Yeah.
And we could have definitely had a pass to that. But anyway, we'll be covering basketball. And so don't fret. We will do that. I wanted to make that point because, look, here we are on the road following the football team. You look around, there's only a select few of us that trudge forward, cover through thick and thin. So, but anyway, we'll be there Saturday night, as we always are, and looks like another good weather night for Auburn.
Yep,
it should be a beautiful evening. The slate of games this week is unbelievable. Looking forward to that. I know that you and I will try to catch some of the games prior to us going into the stadium, and then, it'll be time to go to work. But again, Brian said this team kind of reminds him of the 2003 team that was loaded with talent but didn't know how to win that year as well. And then they kind of flipped into 04 and then went undefeated. So, it was Brian, they ended that season, on a high note too. They kind of found themselves and started the beginning of the season started terribly. Couldn't score at all, and then very similar to this, and then they kind of found their way, and then it kind of led into the 2004 season where Auburn went undefeated. We're up against our first break here for TV, but we are live on location, as you can see behind us, at Lake Martin Pizza Company. How great is this pizza?
Oh my gosh. I haven't even been able to eat a full slice because the pieces are so big, but they're so good.
They are good. And we'll pay for your lunch if you come down here and say Auburn Blitz. Only a few more slots available for us to pay. We ain't paying for everybody's, okay? We have a limit here. So come by and see us here at Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned. More of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Silverado and Colorado's ready to roll for Chevy Truck Month. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $5,000 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. Our show brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big, too small. All your commercial, residential projects, you need to call on J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. And
Sense Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sense Green.
thought you were going to have a meltdown. You didn't get to say that in the first segment.
I know.
So
it made me sad.
I know you were like, what happened? So we're back here, though, live on TV. Again, we appreciate all of you that tune us in. There's James. He couldn't hold back. He said he wasn't going to predict, but he said, I'm going to give everybody else a chance. No, you're not. You're going to go ahead. That is my score, James. That's what I said.
I think that's a good score.
That's what I said on Gary Harris's show. He said, Brett, are you going to go with Auburn one more time? He said, you've been sticking with your team. I said, I'm going with it one more time. I said, Auburn's going to win 17-14. And I said, Auburn's going to have a defensive touchdown to win it because all Auburn's offense can muster is about 10 points.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
Auburn 17, Missouri 14. I like the way you're thinking, James. All right. So, Faith, this is another great stat here.
All right. So because the tiebreaker this week is sacks for total teams, I found this that Jackson Arnold has the highest pressure to sack ratio of any FBS starting quarterback, 31.9%. Which, with this defense, this Missouri defense, Damon Wilson ranks first in the SEC for total pressures generated, and Zion Young ranks tied for second.
Nice.
So
perfect time.
For Jackson Arnold, if he doesn't get the ball out of his hands, he is going to be eaten downfield, back behind the chains.
How many sacks? I'll save it to the end of the show because we want people to get their predictions in. Get your hey, James just walked out of here, jackpot winner. We paid for his lunch. He got
hat,
pepper
tree steaks and wine,
gift card,
certificates,
and then a gift certificate for 2 of the prime bone-in pork chops. I mean, he just had a day. I mean, he had a day.
I'm so excited for him to try.
Yeah. And Jerome, I've got yours coming. Like, I've got everybody's coming, but we have not. I'm going to take the blame for not getting it out to everybody the way I should. So but it has kind of been crazy. So that is all going out this week. And if you come out and see us in places like Lay Martin Pizza Company or for JR's or wherever we are on the road, when you ever come out and hang out with us, and then we'll take care of your lunch. We'll help. You can get hats. We got all kind of swag and stuff that we'll give away. Gabe said 24-17 Auburn. Michael said 24-10 Missouri with 4 sacks.
I need Gabe to give me.
Gabe, you need your sacks. Need your sacks, Gabe. Need how many sacks that you think is going to happen combined, both teams. Combine both teams. So how many sacks for both teams, Missouri and Auburn?
Yeah, because a lot of people have chosen 24-17.
There's a lot of 24-17s out there.
Yeah.
So Paul, our friend at Pepper Tree, obviously sending over, and then the next segment, we'll talk about that because it'll be the Pepper Tree segment. Gabe sent his stuff in there. So 5 sacks for Auburn, 4 for Missouri, so 9 total there in the game is the total there. So, but all right. So we said this on the podcast this morning. This was a game that you checked as a win. We all checked as a win. We were looking at Auburn getting to 8-4, 9-3 possibly. Well, they're sitting there at 3-3 now. Okay. You got 6 games left. To get to 9-3, you got to win out.
Yep.
Anybody feel like that's going to happen? Like, can you get to 8-4? Can you win all of them but one? Possibly. You know, what does that look like if Auburn starts 3-3 and they end up 8-4? Now, do you have a different feel for how things went? Are you pissed now that you let one slip away at Oklahoma? You let one slip away against Georgia?
What's the determining factor, though? Why does Auburn go and start winning some of these games? Is it because
you have to find some offense?
But
yep.
But what I'm saying, though, is does Auburn start another quarterback? Is there some sort of big change? Does Auburn start running the football more, committing to that? And then it ends up being, why didn't you do this the whole season? Because if whatever it is that changes, if it's something that you could have controlled of, you know, whether or not it's a quarterback change or committing to running the football or actually passing the ball, you'd be kicking yourself because why didn't you do that right out the gate?
Yeah, I mean, why did it take you 6 weeks to do it?
What was wrong at first in that first Oklahoma game that Auburn lost? Why didn't you start it right then and there?
Right. Why didn't you make adjustments when you figured out, hey, what we got ain't working, so we need to figure something out? Basically, you just summed up a lot of things that could happen. The catalyst is probably the most obvious thing is to change quarterback, because the guy you got his numbers, if there's ever been vanilla ice, it's Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold is vanilla ice because his stat line is as vanilla every week as you can get.
If there's a time for Jackson Arnold to throw an interception, it would be tomorrow night.
Just honestly, I know this is a bad analysis, but analogy, but when you got to puke and you sit there and you just hold on, you're like, well, maybe it'll just go away. Maybe the feeling will go away. And you go, look, I'm just going to go throw up and get it over with. And then when you do it, you're like, oh, I feel better about myself. Maybe he just needs to throw a pick. Maybe he just does need to throw it. Now he's off.
Freeze, take him out after that.
I think that would be awful. I mean, maybe that's the thing that he needs to do is say, look, the world's not going to end if I make a mistake, because what I'm doing ain't working. Going 21 of 27 for 190 yards and no picks, no touchdowns ain't winning any games. You ain't beating anybody doing that. You're just dinking and diving down the field, and you're not hitting any big plays. There's no explosive plays. And again, there's no fear from the defense on the other side of Auburn hitting an explosive play. So it just kind of all culminates into the problem. It is an offensive problem. It's a play calling problem. It's an execution problem.
It's committing. That's the commitment.
But I think the thing is you've had the solution there the whole time. You showed everybody what you could do to win against Baylor.
But they didn't commit to that.
It went completely opposite of that.
It's a bad relationship.
Jesus,
it's
man,
a toxic relationship
I know
is what it is.
It is very, very toxic. And then you got your defense going, what's wrong with y'all? Can y'all not just get your crap together? We're like carrying this team. And
then they go and get blamed.
And then they get blamed for missing assignments on the last drive. All right, up against a break here on the show. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming up here live on location at Lake Martin Pizza.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell. There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
To the Auburn Blitz halfway through our show here. We are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company. Highway 63, it is a beautiful day out here on the patio. I mean, it didn't get much better than this. It's so comfortable. The lunch specials they have going on, we're running out of space. We're almost paid up over here. So you better get down here. but we appreciate them so much, Brett and Stacy, and everything they do. We love coming and hanging out at Le Martin Pizza. We're halfway through the show, which means it's time for
Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Okay, so everybody knows that our post-game show is brought to you by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine each week. Really excited to talk about some of their super exciting events they have going on. Okay, so they've got a ribeye special today and tomorrow for $34.99, and that is served with your choice of house fries or a twice-baked potato. This is just today and tomorrow. It's a coffee-encrusted 12-ounce ribeye. Amazing. And
nice.
then next weekend, October 24th and 5th, that is the barbecue special weekend for $17.99. Pulled pork or half a chicken, baked beans, coleslaw, and hush puppies for just $18.
I mean, how do they get away with these prices?
I don't know, but we actually just met up with one of our winners from the last week and one of the weeks before.
Right.
And so we were able to give him 2 of the certificates for Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. He said he's never been there, and he's really looking forward to going over there and getting some of the goodies that we got him. The gift certificates.
He just got loaded down, by the way. James,
thank you for watching.
And then you show up, and then I paid for your lunch. We paid for your lunch. So
yeah, so really excited to hear what he has to say about that, because again, he said he's really excited, never been there, and I wish I could experience Pepper Tree for the first time.
I think Taylor would be okay with us saying what he said to us at practice the other day.
Oh yeah,
Taylor Bryan, the football SID for Auburn, sports information director, came up to us and said, "Hey, just want to let y'all know, went to Pepper Tree, and man, blown away." He said,
so good.
Got a couple of fillets,
baked potatoes, twice bakes.
He said, "Man, I'll be going back." So look, y'all, if we keep promoting this,
they cater too. I don't think a lot of people know that. And so if you've got a tailgate that you want Pepper Tree to come and cater for you, they've got their game day specials, which I'm not going to go through all these, but they've got a ton of.
Yeah, you'd be here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, though.
We'll post them. How about that on our Instagram?
Yeah, you cannot find any of these deals anywhere else, because with the quality of meat and the amount of food that you're going to be getting, you can't find that anywhere.
And I'm telling you, get them to cater, and you get Oliver Ross to handle your bar stuff. You've set the bar so high nobody can reach it. So go check them all out. Billy said Perry's about to blow up. Justice said they'll throw Malcolm a screen and want him to juke 3 unblocked defenders. Like, literally, his plays, I feel so bad for Malcolm, because we all know how great he is and how talented he is. But literally, they'll throw a screen to him, and you're right, Justice, nobody blocking. It's like the worst design play in the history of football. And Malcolm catches it. It's like, well, all right, I guess this is like Juke City over here. I gotta get through 3 defenders, and then he gets tackled for no gain or maybe a yard loss. And it's like, and then he'll come back a few plays later and he'll get a speed sweep. Like, he had a big run for 17 yards. And never ran it again.
Nope.
I'm just telling you, man, like the rhyme or reason behind the play calling is just so frustrating. So, again, hate to beat a dead horse, but that's just the case. And, I think it was brought up the other day, and our defense and DJ Durkin needs a little bit extra pat on the back for keeping that side of the football motivated and to continue to play the way they played. Because at what point in time do you go, man, I ain't laying it on the line anymore for this? You didn't see them give up last year. You haven't seen any. If anything, you see that side of the ball get better.
You do.
Every week.
See them develop better week to week. And you also, at practice, we've said that there's no quiet tiredness, lack of effort ever when the defense is practicing. And something that you noticed the other day was the defense, all those positions on the defensive side of the ball stretch and do everything together.
Right.
On the offensive side, they split up and they get in their position groups and stretch alone, which you know, they are doing some
It's little
different
things,
stretches,
but it's little
but
things that
still,
you notice.
Yeah, even just being grouped together or being closer to each other. I don't know.
That side of the ball just seems more cohesive.
They do.
They seem to be more like, you use the term brotherhood and more tight knit. You love going down to the offensive line corner every week.
Like I'm walking over there, and all my energy is getting sucked into it, and they're just like,
It's like an abyss. It just kind of just draws all the
energy
it
and all
does.
the excitement and positivity. It's like, oh my gosh.
So you just,
Is there anything for you to smile about? I mean, no. At this point,
But I mean, I know sitting here at 3-3, it looks like an impossibility to turn the season around. But if you're going to do that, it starts Saturday, and then you go to Arkansas, and then is it Vanderbilt or Kentucky first? Kentucky then Vanderbilt. It may be Kentucky
then Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and then it's Mercer, then it's Alabama. I mean, what's to say you can't go win 5 in a row? And then all of a sudden you're at 8. I mean, and then you're staring at Alabama, and now all of a sudden that game means something. Right, but a loss Saturday kind of just ends all of that. And then I think we know that we're going to see the team start to unravel, and you could probably see a change at coach. I mean, let's be honest about it. If things don't go right Saturday, I mean, there's just so much. Again, I know we keep saying, well, this game, if they can do it, or this game they need this win, but like literally, this is it here. I mean, you dropped 0-4, and now all of a sudden all of this looks daunting the rest of the way out. You're trying to figure out a way to even have a winning record at that point.
If you would have told us over the summer that this is the conversation that we would be having, I think everybody would think that we're crazy. I think you and I would be shocked. But at this point, I don't see another conversation to be had.
There's not another one to have. So anyway, Michael said the defense is playing for their NFL stop. They know the scouts will watch. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. So, yeah, I mean, personally, you got to go out there and play for yourself and say, look, I got to continue to do the things that I got to do for my benefit. So, all right, we're up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, live on location, Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63. You still have time to come get some lunch. It's a beautiful day, so come check it out. We'll take another break. Stay tuned. More to come right after this.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for 2. To enter, simply snap an Ussie of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dadeville, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 or Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Everyone to the Auburn Blitz. A couple more segments left on the show. Today we are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. And man, the food's phenomenal. Just a great atmosphere down here. The weather is beautiful. Just so much to take advantage of. It's a beautiful fall. I love the decorations. I mean, how you not in the mood?
Music today too.
The tunes are always on point.
Music.
Tunes always on point here. But our show brought to you by J. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big, no job too small, commercial, residential, and
Sensagreen for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. They are the carrier experts in the state of Alabama, a proud supporter of Auburn athletics and a proud supporter of the Auburn Blitz podcast
Absolutely.
and show.
Absolutely. So glad to have them on board. And again, we're glad to be on location, Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. We'll also go down and hang out at the one on Highway 49, and it's awesome too. And they're both different. So you go check them out. But Brett and Stacy, they own both of them. They do a tremendous job, and you need to go check both of them out if you have not done so already. All right. James said, I think all of us old fans owe Doug Barfield an apology after this, all of this crap. Yeah, that was Doug Barfield in his 4 years. At least had a few winning seasons, and Hugh Freeze can't even get a winning season. I mean, and we thought Brian Harsin, like at one point we talked about this yesterday, for all the grief Brian Harsin took, and he deserved it. He was 6-2 at one point and ranked like 14th or 15th in the country. And then the wheels completely fell off for whatever reason. Didn't win a single game the rest of the year. And so can't even explain that either. So you're sitting at 6-2 and you're going, man, this is pretty good. And, you feel good about it. Coming down the stretch, I think that was the year we jumped up 28-0 on Mississippi State and lost somehow.
Yep.
That was that year, wasn't it?
Right.
You find unique ways to just look. I mean, I don't know.
It's unbelievable being a part of this time and this era of college football, college sports, Auburn football, Auburn sports. I mean,
I know we'll get to some games around. We got a few more minutes on this segment. Let's talk about basketball. Basketball has started. You look at how Auburn played on Wednesday. Very good Oklahoma State team. I think they've got 3 dynamic players. I think Roy kind of put the nation on notice, the way he played. Just a dominant performance by him. They had 2 guys go for 28. Another one went for 23. And then you look at the stat line for Auburn. You had Hall had 26, and man, thank goodness he stayed.
Oh my gosh,
that's a huge plus.
He's a real player, and he's got a lot of energy and just grit in him and in his game, and so. Obviously, there's some work that needs to be done on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. A positive, though, is that Oklahoma State had 18 total turnovers, and Auburn had 10, but Auburn had 25 points off of turnovers. Oklahoma State had 16. So Coach Pearl said that, they need to work on their transitions and clean that up a little bit too. But I do think that there were some this team has just come together.
They have. It's an exhibition game. It went to overtime. The crazy thing is that Oklahoma State had 4 guys foul out, and they had fouled out before overtime. So you felt like, hey, now none of them torched it. One guy had 7 that fouled out. Another couple other ones had 4, but they still had 4 guys foul out going into overtime, and they still won the game. So, it's if you're pulling out the thing you got to work on moving forward, it's the defense. I mean, and nobody knows that better than Stephen Pearl. I mean, he's been the defensive coordinator for a long time, and he admitted that they didn't do what they needed to do to prepare the team for the way Oklahoma State attacked, defensively. So
Oklahoma State had 48 points inside the paint, and so that's where
rim protection's a problem too.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of the defense needs to get their kind of groove in and be able to figure out how to defend that.
Well, I'm just worried that we don't have the size that we've had in the past. So they're going to have to.
Murphy went down.
Well, yeah, that was even worse. You really lost about all your inside presence when he slipped on the floor. He's going to help his teammate up, slipped and about tore his hamstring. But anyway, that
got Jovic some more minutes than.
I like his effort. I know he had 5 points, but I like his effort.
Yeah,
I really do.
Good.
Really do. So
he was 3 of 4 for free throws, and so a big guy like that, getting 75% completion, I like that.
And I like Caden Magwood. Only I told you after you left Pro Day, he shot the lights out, and he's going to be an offensive weapon that Auburn can rely on too, I think, as the year goes along. All right, we're up against our final break for TV here on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63. Make sure you come and check it out, and we'll take a break. We'll come back one final segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Everyone, to the final segment here on the Auburn Blitz, brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. For any job that you need out there, commercial, residential, site clearing, they can handle it all for you. Make sure you call on them. And
Sensi Green, for air that's cool and clean, call in Sensi Green. They are the carrier experts in the state of Alabama, proud supporters of Auburn Athletics and a proud supporter of the Auburn Blitz.
you just got it down perfectly. Nobody can promote Sensi Green like they. All right. final segment, we appreciate Lake Martin Pizza Company here. The food's phenomenal. The lunch is always top notch, and you cannot get a lunch deal better than this one. 2 slices of jumbo. This thing takes up the whole tray.
I am going to be really excited to eat that after the football game
You're going to get
tonight.
home tonight.
Ooh.
You're going to open the refrigerator, and there it is.
Eat it cold.
Looks like a piece of gold just sitting there in the refrigerator. So,
They are.
yeah, they are Romulus. Cody Hodgins and Kingston Pre-year killing it this year. They're just going to keep getting better. I have to tell myself every week that Kingston Pre-year is a sophomore. All right, this guy is a grown man.
Can we get him on Auburn's roster?
Well, I mean, yeah, and then all of a sudden he go
doesn't look the
off
same
into
anymore?
obscurity again. I mean, like all we've heard is Deuce Knight, right? And so yeah, but maybe one day, maybe things the fortunes will change soon. How about that? But anyway, final segment here on the show. Let's talk about some games around the SEC.
One that I think everyone's looking forward to at 2:30.
Yes, Georgia, Ole Miss.
Yeah, the Georgia Ole Miss game. I know that obviously we're excited for that game.
Yes, we are.
Um,
We're excited to pull against Georgia.
Hopefully,
I don't even care who's watching. Like I don't care anymore. If you don't know that we hate Georgia by now, then
Ole Miss was able to sneak one away last year at home.
you were there for it.
I was. Crazy game. Really exciting.
Your home school can't give
Don't
you
even
any.
refer to them as
No,
names.
I'm talking about home Auburn. Your home is Auburn.
I thought you were saying.
No. Let me finish. Your home school can't give you any pleasure of beating that bunch over there in Georgia. So you had to at least go to Ole Miss and get some type of relief from them.
I mean, the house divided thing is a real thing I'm starting to live through and experience. And you know what? I don't think I will ever be able to say the HT, but it always is nice to go support.
Well, they'll fall apart when they lose. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's all gone. They need to, but they won't even show up to enjoy the games now.
I can at least say, hey, I'm gonna go support you. I'm not supporting your school
That's right.
here, but
But you did appreciate Ole Miss knocking Georgia off last year. Maybe they can again this year. All right.
That morning game.
Ole Miss get that win though? Do they get that win tomorrow? Can they go get the win?
That'll put them at 7-0.
Wow. Statement. Every year it's like, Lane Kiffin has a great year,
Something happens.
but then he just can't win the game that'll put him over the hump.
It would have
That-
been last weekend.
Yeah.
No, it would have been last weekend.
Yeah, but this one could be the game that.
But this one would make more sense. I'm saying
man.
last
Yeah,
year they had Kentucky,
No, right.
which was a
Yes, terrible.
but like they always have some sort
Yes,
of
they do.
nightmare, and that was last week. And so if they can get over that Trinidad Chambliss,
Did it rain last year in that Ole Miss Georgia game? Was it?
It
weather not
did.
good?
It ended up clearing up for most part of the
Okay,
game,
yeah.
but it was gross.
Yeah, it was. I thought
And that was
I
a
remember.
day game too.
It was a day game. All right. Oklahoma, South Carolina.
LSU Vanderbilt, that morning game.
Hey, Vanderbilt is favored for the first time since 1978.
Yep.
Statue of Diego Pavia in the middle of the field from now on. You got to play around the statue, not on the outside.
It was like that ref in the Auburn Georgia game where he was in there stiff arming Auburn defenders. Did you see that?
yes. I thought you were going to say the referee in the middle of the field when you try to take a picture. He's
Oh,
always.
every single time.
Yep.
He wants.
But they can't see anything, right? And that your one of your captions. All right, Mississippi State at Florida. I'll just say it. Billy Napier's gone if they lose to Mississippi State.
Oh gosh.
Texas.
At halftime.
Yeah, maybe. No kidding. Texas at Kentucky. Nobody cares. And then Tennessee and Alabama, the third Saturday in October tradition continues. Both teams 5-1. Alabama is a 7.5-point favorite. I love these flies around here. It's one thing about being outside. So can Tennessee get the win in Tuscaloosa and knock Alabama off. So
we'll see.
We'll see how it is. So we got a minute to go here before we get off for TV. It's just the flies have found us over here. So Justin said Napier's gone anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. But could he be gone immediately? Yeah.
Effective.
Yeah. You know, Mississippi State's kind of that team. You lose to them, everybody's all right. It's time to move on. It's time to leave. Time to get rid of them. So there's your slate of games for this weekend in the SEC. All right, your prediction real quick, Faith, before we go off.
I'll do 17-14.
That's what mine is. Remember?
All right, then I'll do 17-13.
Okay, you're going to do one more.
I'll do 17-13,
okay.
7 sacks.
17-14, 17-13. All right, 7 sacks. All right, that's going to wrap us up for TV. Appreciate all of you out there watching and listening. We'll be back with you tomorrow night for the post-game reaction show. For Faith, I'm Brett saying we've enjoyed